Good evening, everybody. We're starting the day with Apex, and I might end the day with Apex. I don't know. We might switch to Warzone. Am I planning to? No. I might download PUBG. Anything but Warzone. Because Warzone is just isn't fun anymore. The game feels like it is designed for the year of 1975 or something. Outdated, sluggish, no skill gap. For that reason, we're gonna play Apex today. I have to get good at this video game. No way I have packet loss, right? There's no way I have packet loss. Give me one moment. There's no way I have packet loss. Ooh. That's nice. Got same hairstyle as yours? No way, sus. Can't be true. Why? You already started to feel the heat of the summer or something? I did restart my router. I did replug the Ethernet cable. I did also checked in Warzone if I'm getting packet loss or no. What else did I do? It did rain today. It did rain, so it might affect the internet. But I'll try. Not much I can do. Can't really do much. Oh, we're gonna get the long hair back in no time. Don't you worry about it. Easy. It will be easy. I'll grow my hair again. Oh, that's not good. Station base. Sorry to hear that, sus. Sorry to hear that. Anybody online? Within? It is showing like multiple packet loss symbols, so I might get eye ping, but we'll try. Do you have brothers, sus? Or you're the only one?
I got this thing in the box. Or there's a bag. You know, whatever the case, we're winning.
Keep your friends close and your enemies under your blade. You made the right choice this time.
Proud Junior, I'm going to give up on Warzone pretty. I've already given up on Warzone. I just have to get better at different games. You have one. Warzone, I don't know. I don't feel like playing the game.
This time.
I'm the jump master.
Got a good feeling about this area. Here we go. Ready?
I don't like Warzone.
You're in view of the enemy.
Tell me loot here. I might have sold. Please.
Setting out my decoy. Making contact here. Shooting.
Attention. First blood. They've laid traps. First blood. Let us begin.
Traps taking damage.
I need a gun.
Send in a decoy. Wait, how do I know I'm not the decoy?
Recharging my shields.
No bamboozle.
Have a meal.
Fired and they're hitting me.
We have 30 seconds. Prepare.
Now that must have been the last one.
Taking fire. I shattered an enemy's shield.
Reloading.
Time to bind you.
Reloading. There's another squad attacking.
I just gotta patch myself up.
10 seconds to go.
That guy's one, Crypto's one.
Recharging my shields.
Recharging shield.
Patching myself up.
Repairing damages.
1 sec, healing up.
The ring is coming. Reposition. Now.
Sending out another me.
45. Jesus.
Yeah, I think this place needs a little more me.
Target acquired here. Shooting. I'm under fire. I'm down.
Fucking go down, man.
Recharging my shields.
Contact here.
Teammate already left. Oh. How much damage did I did? 605. Okay, fine. Back to Warzone? Nah, man. We're gonna get good at this game, and you guys will be stuck playing Warzone, and Warzone's gonna die. And you know what's gonna happen next? You guys will try to play different games, and you guys will be learning, and I will be great at that game. So I'm ahead on the curve. Huh? Ahead on the curve. Let's stay ahead on the curve. The game's done and dusted. Only the people who are like blind cannot see how bad the game Warzone is. I don't want to experience that. Game doesn't feel good. I don't want to like rage every game. Like the little things annoy me too much about that game. I don't complain in this game if I die because I know that I can do better myself. It is my fault. Not a game's fault, but in Warzone the story is different.
I'm not afraid. I'll never.
And solos are dead in Warzone, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have like given it a go. But Ghost Recon Black Front Motor with some homies. Okay, go up.
Get ready for a light show.
I'm playing great though. Question. 200 ping.
I'm the jump master.
Back out.
This time.
Master this time. I had 200 ping, so I backed out. Your head feels way lighter now. I don't mind having the weight of my hair over my head ever. Like, it's my head. I'm like 150 grams, 100 grams of hair gonna like make so much difference? I don't think so.
The gust of wind calls our victory.
These wings aren't just to get around. They're a legacy.
Keep your feet on the ground.
When I play solos, I'm getting 200 ping, and I don't like Ashika Island. I never was a fan of Rebirth or Ashika, so not my thing. I only like Verdansk. Just can't really do much. Does provide for funny clips. Because the game's a joke. $200 ping, beautiful. That's the reason I wasn't playing Apex. I'm getting high ping every game. Look at this thing. If you hop into Ashika, okay. I will play Warzone here and there just to get some videos, but this game's not helping me with 235, 79 million ping. Look at this thing. Hurts my soul to play on. I don't know, man. The game's afraid that I might be beat like. The game's afraid that I might like 1v3 the ALGS champion Hal, Warlust and Reps without breaking a sweat.
You ready for a wee adventure, Newt? No matter what, we get each other.
Ever feel the freedom of soaring through the sky? Do you want
I like Imperial Hal's passion about the game. He's always upset. I like him. He's always upset. He's never satisfied. And that's why I like him.
Introducing your champion.
When you watch Hal, he's always upset. Always. Let me think this team. But they are.
I'm the jump master.
Oh,
So
200.
first round's on you.
They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly
They're flying
try.
over there.
Just 200 ping 4 times in a row.
Recon
Like,
that way, pal. Brought to London's one of my specialities.
Hell yeah!
the chat pack doesn't even work when you play on 200 ping.
Solid copy. Target over there.
Let's check that quadrant.
Roger.
Attention. First blood.
Shall we head this way, darlings? Take the fire. On the go. Yes, sir. Pull the trigger. Reload.
I'm down.
What is going on? Do I have to restart the game? Let me Alt F4. This something's not right about this game right now. F4. Alt F4. Easy. Doesn't make sense. That's why I get like really upset about this game. It's 200 ping. I played like 5 games, I got 200 ping in 4 games. That's 20% ratio of getting good ping. So if I play 5 hours for 1 hour, I will get good ping. And for 4 hours, I'll be playing from March. Their servers are dog shit, I don't know. EA Sports is no better than Activision. Are we back? OBS stops, Apex stops.
I can feel it in me stash. It's time. Sarkaja.
Yeah, I had to like look at the ugly looking OBS. I had to look at the ugly looking OBS. It was receiving no data for some reason.
A lot of you are gonna wake up tomorrow with sore necks. Or, be dead.
Oh, 210 ping. Who knew, man? Who knew?
Every decision counts. This game really?
That's fucking what? 200 ping? If I have to, oh my, don't give me. It's showing that marker again right here. Hello, high ping. Oh, brain dead TDM.
Target locked. Just like old times, Dad.
I just hope I don't have to fight with that smiling robot. I'm just kidding. He's fine. Everyone's fine.
Just want to play this game on 100 ping. I'm not really asking too much. Generator charge. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Easy money. Why am I moving?
Heads up, got one here.
Pussy, pussy.
I could do this all day.
Imagine like having to hold hands in a public game. I mean, if they're holding hands in TDM,
I'm spotted.
lame as fuck.
Something like that. Okay.
Spotted. Double timing it.
Your poor trust led to a poor end.
Attention. Delivering care package sponsored by Chevron.
Marking our surroundings.
just so much better than this spawn. I'm just so much better. That's no reason to play this game, or my aim's so much better than every player who's playing this game in that lobby. Easy. That was easy. Like, don't want to play that match. Don't want. What you had for lunch today? To know some walnuts. Fuck is that thing? Jesus. Oh my sister. Oh. Why? 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 I was about to go outside to do some shopping, but it rained and I don't want to go outside in some rain. Oh, rain. Jesus. Ring damage.
The Apex games. Come for revenge, stay for the beautiful women.
The server has to do good to me, or like I don't know what to do anymore.
Ain't your first rodeo, mate.
If I get taken out, it better be with a rampart.
This is your champion.
Nothing like a little chaos, eh?
What lobby? Oh, 85 ping.
Every decision
Definitely.
counts. I'll take it from here.
Let's see where we can go then.
Every decision counts.
Oh, right here, why not?
I love this part. Yeah.
Right here. Whey protein? Ah, no. I'll have to buy whey protein soon enough. Fuck my internet.
Reloading.
Took down an enemy.
Splash one. Bogey down. Charging on my
Watch
shield.
down, watch down.
Recharge.
Knuckle cluster. Reload. Kill that joker.
Back up.
Cool. Safe to touch down. We're already in the next ring.
Mage.
Enemy squad's dead.
Gonna use backup.
Recharging me shields.
Beautiful. Oh, nobody cares about you, buddy. Oh, you think I'll help you? Definitely not.
Charging on my shields.
Chamatkar. Yes, sir.
Wings out.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Go up, man.
R99 here.
Fuck that. I'm never picking up an R99 in this game. Ever. Ugliest gun in the game.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Wow.
Healing up. Hold on. Hold on.
And hold on.
Warning. Ring closing.
beautiful.
Healing.
Optics here. Mid-range got a rampage here. Light ammo here. Check it out. Care package coming in.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Optics here. Mid-range.
Okay, okay. Hey, let's push somebody. Let's go. I'll be camping.
Got some crafting to do.
Fucking crafting, bitch.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Care package over there. Rings out.
Righto. G'day, enemy here.
Bitch.
Throwing his shield.
86 on Pathfinder.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Tossing up some amp cover.
Recharging shields.
Mother load coming.
Opening fire. That shield on that. Rings up. Got one. Enemy down. Recharging shields.
Reloading.
Go fucking home, bitch.
Reloading.
Don't get shooting at me.
Enemy taken down.
Reloading.
One shot! One shot, you're fucking stealing my kills like that. Oh.
Recharge me shields. Healing. I'll walk it off.
Keep it in me.
Purple there. Let's push some teams.
Rings out.
Maybe I should loot for. Anybody has extended light mech?
Healing up. She'll be right.
Round 2. Beginning ring
Oh, there we
countdown.
go.
Good. Inside the next ring.
That's
Attention.
Rings up.
Indicator.
Got a replicator coming in, mates.
Beautiful, beautiful. Where is everybody? Well, let's go somewhere.
We could go over there. Just a thought. If I'm wrong, you can kill me.
Hell yeah.
Phoenix kit here.
Where is everybody, man? Losing my brain cells. What?
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Champion's out. Saw the mighty have fallen.
Wings up.
All aboard the jump tower there, fellas. Move their team.
Progress.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Wings out.
Gotta hop up here. Hammer point. Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Wings up.
Attention, delivering.
Al-Star here.
Yeah, got a care package coming in.
Phoenix kit here.
Where is everybody?
Wings out.
Keeping me people focused over here.
Oh, Kraber action. I'm not good with Kraber though, like the scope's too big for me.
Wings up.
Gonna watch there. Gonna watch there.
Wings out.
Round 3, beginning ring countdown.
Looky here, lads. We're inside the ring.
Wings up.
Round here being delivered.
Jeez, man. 5 score. Where? Brain cells lost.
Wings out.
Nothing's inside, only a skull piercer. Wow. I should like start using Bangalore or something. Showtime. 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 Hey, where are they? I heard somebody.
Look in there. Nothing escapes Fusey's watchful gaze.
Wings out.
Well done, mates. We're inside the next ring. You can all calm down a bit. Got a care package coming in. Mates, that's one sad enemy over there.
Oof. Let's push them.
Bogey in sight. Wings up.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Keeping me paper focused over here.
I'm still here, watching that spot.
I'm with ya.
Let's push. My teammates just want to camp or something. I don't get it. Pussy.
Reloading. Juicing me shields. Being shot at.
Oh, what's wrong? Lacking in the winning department?
Reload. The abilities ain't working.
88.
Reloading.
Reload.
Wings up. Crashing and burning.
Don't let him swap.
Right. That was the last one in the squad.
Only 2 enemy squads already?
These guys are a bunch of
On
plotters.
your feet, mate.
Do you have a 8 shield or no? 8 shield.
I'm down.
Fuck. Not good. Alternator was doing alright. I did miss a couple of snipes.
I'm only headed one way, and that's up, baby. Pop the smoke, make 'em broke.
It was kind of an open zone.
Finally. Back the one I hate being cooped up.
This is your champion.
I look forward to meeting you all, real close and personal.
Hot drop.
No, no, not this again. Let us begin.
Better find me before I find you.
Let's
I
go.
don't fear anything. Hold on tight. It's time to drop, shock, and rock.
Passable.
Let's check out that area.
Wings out.
Attention. First blood.
Looking it up. First blood. That's what she's always go first.
Wings up.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Triple take here. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Need like a havoc rifle.
I could use that. Nemesis here. Alternator here. Do all two banks.
Wings out.
Yeah. Okay. Champion out.
Rings close and we've stuck out. Wings up.
Gonna lay some lead down range. Stop right there with level 1 shield. Solid copy. Running with a full squad. Launching to a new angle. 45 seconds. Bring a bomb.
Wings out. Wings up.
Tagged him. Shatter the face shield.
Great. I got radar lock.
Off the mic. I'm spotted.
The ring's close and it's a good thing. Only have 30 seconds left. Wings out.
Downed and up in the chimney. Getting shot at. Shatter the praise shield. Reloading.
Jesus.
There goes the last of the ring closing in 10, and it's just a shot away. Watch my back. I'm healing.
Ring's closing and we're all in the danger zone.
Taking a new angle. Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Attention. There is
New kill leader. Got a tag on him. I need an extended life magazine. Prey's been hit. Let's move there. Roger. Hell yeah.
Where?
Proud squad. Need a new angle on this. Taking fire. Fire. A broken enemy shield. Off the mic. Spotted.
That the guys one shot above.
Spotted. Opening fire on our prey. My shield to recharge. 5 sight.
Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Slash 1. Recharging shield.
My prey is down.
Wings up.
Ambush! There's another squad! Taking damage. Spotted. Double targeted. Reload. Smoke out. Off the right. I'm spotted.
Wings out.
I go take a sweet angle. Moving.
1 sec. Healing up.
Recharging my shield. Watch my back. I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Shield.
Guy one shot on me. Land on me.
Took down some prey. White ammo here.
Recharging Charging up my shields.
Fucking A, man.
Taking fire. So, shatter the prey shield. Took down the last of that squad. Nice and clean. Top in the chimney.
One sec. Healing up.
Heavy ammo here. Optics here. Mid-range. Makes your platform more versatile. Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer.
I need light ammo.
I'm out of sniper ammo.
I'll take it. Sniper ammo here. Smoke out. Healing up.
Target over there. Frag out. Taking fire.
Charging up.
Taking fire.
I don't have battery.
Giving him the chimney. Up in his head. Spotted. Double timing it.
Wings up. Charging up my shields.
Give my shield a recharge.
Wings out. Fire. Charging up my shields.
Active. Taking fire. I cracked the target shield. Right there.
We can ult out of here.
Charging up my shields.
We can walk out.
That tiny tag on you. Throwing thermite.
Come here, come here.
Shield. Keep red. Oh, I've been snared. Off the mic. They got me. I'm down.
Next ring's not close, people.
On my mark. Moving to Echo for a better angle.
Wings up.
I cracked the target shield. Getting shot at. Reloading.
Hold up.
I'm bleeding out.
Firing.
The teammates are fucking brain dead, man. I'm telling you to walk cult out of there. Nobody's coming with me. Goes there into a fight, loses, of course, because they can't fucking. Dumb gamers, man. Dummies. I told them with my voice chat that let's walk alt out of here. Let's go into the zone. Then we can like fight them, hold them out. But like, no, I want to go down immediately. No brain cells.
AKA Kaidi, Valk, and the Ghost Viper.
calls our victory.
It's time to impress.
I got no kill in the last game for almost like 1000 damage or so. Oh. Wonderful. Beautiful 200 ping. Yeah, let's drop hot somewhere.
Three down and locked. Let's land over there.
Heard that.
Battle lies below.
Such a lame,
Something good that way.
slow, pathetic lane.
Watch yourself.
Marking our surroundings.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
I grant you not Scottish.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I'm talking enemies now.
Slash 1, bogey down. Charging on my shield. Let's scan this area. 1 sec.
I'm mad getting.
I am down, but alive.
Counting down from 60 and the ring's close by. Last one down.
Okay, come on. Dead or not?
Tough. Can't really do much. Too many teams with a white shield to fight. Too many teams. Again, high ping. Last game I had 200 ping anyways. What is...
Plus Harry. Oh, namamu Her.
You know, they're always looking around, but they never look up. They're lost. The body corrodes,
Oi.
but a polished mind cleans.
Buung puyuh. Iya, ada moncong aja. Aku kira itu anu loh, tengkorak loh. Ku tengok lagi kok ada.
Jesus, what is he saying?
Sekarang katanya ada begal lagi kah di ini suaranya, tapi aku nggak pernah dengar. Itu mungkin aku
200 ping
nggak
again.
anu.
Yeah, let's drop out somewhere.
Lihat.
Drop there.
Malah aku satu minggu balik soalnya gitu.
Time to kill.
Sore nggak masalah sih, jam-jam di atas.
Enggak dulu ya. Begalnya tuh kok mau
Iya, tapi
oh,
waktunya kan nggak mungkin mungkin jam-jam di atas jam ini, di atas jam 10. Tapi untung aku balik nggak pernah jam segitu.
udah enggak ya punya
Amanah tuh loh ngeri aku amanah.
amanah enggak.
Enggak loh, gini loh, maksudnya tuh sekarang ini kan udah mulai dibangun baru kan ya, yang tembus kemana-mana tuh, itulah yang bikin aku ngeri maksudnya gitu, yang membuat apa, peluang tuh kan jalur-jalurnya kan banyak ya. Sekarang kan udah tembus ke apa, dekat Indomaret, Alfamart nih.
Oh itu
Kan ini juga ngeri juga.
tempat kita setia ya kan. Oh emang aja tuh setia ya. Keluar kan.
Enggak. Iya, kalau semisalkan di dalam kompleknya enggak masalah, oke gitu. Ini di luar amanah tuh udah sepi, enggak ada orang sekali. Ruko pun ya ruko segala ruko enggak diatur.
What is he saying, man? How can I mute him?
Makanya ngeri aku. Tapi untungnya kan di sini tuh ya enggak terlalu.
Let's go.
Ya tanda ini.
Ya,
30 seconds to get inside that ring.
tapi kalau nekat pun bisa gak sih?
Oh ya buat sajam tuh ngawut. Habis kumpul kok sini. Dibalas sajam.
10 seconds. Ring's close.
ada anak.
Tadi yang satu ada Evosin. Dua.
Nggak tahu, aku cuma nggak dapat tadi masih.
We're outside the ring. Move unless you want to get barbecued.
Masih abu-abu aku nih.
New kill leader. They can have it. My sights are set higher. Half the squad's bought the farm. We got this.
Care package being
Balik ke tempat magang rada malu sih tadi.
standing by for care package.
Kebalik.
Kalau
Apa mana?
iya, aku ngambil
Warzone
ini,
2 is very
minta
fun.
tanda
Oh
tangan.
my.
Udah banyak apa? Karyawan baru kan beberapa.
Not feeling good.
Malu juga. Nggak, takutnya kan mereka nggak kenal gitu.
Shock kali.
Itulah
Ada orang asing yuk dia. Pandang.
makanya aku ngeri tadi kemarin mau minta kawan aku cuman adalah seorang ya lah. Bawa medkit. Kenapa sih kita harus lewat tempat-tempat binatang?
Additional supplies here.
Binatang ini juga.
Beautiful. Nah, don't have many hours in this game.
Tuh, jangan memanggil binatang please.
50-60 hours in like
Panjang apa?
3-4 years. Never played consistent.
Bisa. Ayo.
Learning and I'm getting hyping every
Nggak
game.
bisa. Nggak bisa. Itu kamu nggak bisa. Aku yang bisa. Lewat cicak emang.
Tuh, kok bisa? Oh iya, Revenant ya lupa.
Itu teman.
Ya, kok ada mayat?
Tadi namanya tengah gitu.
It's gonna rain today, heavy.
Bot nih.
Bikin gua. Tuh kan kalau manusianya kan. Kemudiannya keluar.
Please jangan dipanggil tuh. Mending kita naik.
Wings up.
Ya.
Tuh jangan lewat situ. Jangan lewat situ. Oke guys.
In real.
Jangan dibawa ke sini.
Penghuninya keluar. Nggak sengaja. Bukan tempat buruk.
Ada. Good luck lah.
Recharging shield.
Tuh hilang sih. Kalau udah nonton kemarin Rizky hampir mati diserang ginian.
Slide can,
Sama
yeah.
Muhammad.
Oh.
Tuh, tidak dilihat.
Where are the real players?
Ya, keluar lagi penghuninya.
Jangan.
Lagi.
Aman.
Live.
Ya. Aduh.
Enemy shield cracked. Not so fast. Time to bind you.
Fox 3, visual clear. Good tone.
Apa tuh, Ber? Oh, katanya. Oh, dia buka TP ini.
Ya, lari. Nggak asik.
They're gonna push us as soon as they find out we have like wide
Ya lari,
ships.
Cuk.
Lari gitu.
Binatang lari. Apa Ber?
Round 2.
Binatang lari lah deh. Tuh didekatin lari Jo.
Replicator on its way down.
The champion has proved
Oh, ikut
unworthy
ya.
of the name.
Leh.
Let's push them.
We should cruise over there. Wings out.
Both one shot.
Fox 3, launching missile. Reloading.
Knocked one, knocked one.
Down. Recharging ship. Bogey in sight. Reloading.
Bro, right here.
What's up? Here.
Bogey's dead. Care package there.
Ya Allah. Ini mau crack tuh.
No comms, man. Right.
Gonna shut you up.
Bisa record nggak?
Get up. You're making murder bots look bad.
Shields are depleted. Recharging. Heal, heal, heal.
Oke, musuh problem.
Got another
Ini.
bandit. Reloading.
Repairing damages.
Recharging shields. Hold up. Heal.
So I'm around the wall and just playing on 200 ping and I'm getting fucking pissed off.
Prowler in here.
Literally getting like I'm around the corner, I'm on 200 ping, that's why I'm getting shot around the fucking corner. Doesn't make sense. Boring. 200 ping servers. Ugly looking EA Sports. The G7 Scout was feeling good. G7 Scout. Only if I get like less ping, like 200 ping. Again, high ping.
I know where we want to be. Follow me. Target locked. Just like old times, Dad. I'm only headed one way. Amateur hours over. That's up, baby. Time for the big leagues.
What team? Ah, 210 ping, beautiful.
Let's make a varsity play for the deck.
Hold on tight. Let's check out that area.
Schwab. I mean, is he trying to crash one on every planet?
Optics here. Mid-range. Always better than iron sights.
Be ready here. Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Rings not Prowler SMG here. R-Star here.
Heavy ammo here.
Heavy, cancel it.
First
Heavy
blood.
ammo here.
Should have seen that coming.
Rings closing in 1.
Forgot I'm not Valkyrie.
Backpack here. Level 2.
$45 seconds. Ring ain't close. Double time, people. Hacking this armory.
Cargo access requested. Validating credentials. Alert. Threat detected.
Oscar Mike.
Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries.
We are all in the danger zone.
Override in 30 seconds. Activating reserve
Need to
sentries.
recharge my shields. New kill leader. Watch for them.
Come on. Double timing it.
Override in 10 seconds. Activating reserve sentries. Security clearance verified.
Recharging my shields.
Cargo access granted.
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
That's it. Loot of offbeat, then where is my fucking loot at, bro? Jesus.
Let's hit this quadrant. In 30 seconds, armory will open automatically.
Charging on my shields.
Snag, whatever this is.
Making contact with enemy.
Wait. Are you like scared or something to open it? Holy fuck.
Yeah, open it.
Fucking loser, man. What is it doing?
Please watch your step as you exit.
Sorry. Open it.
Gotta hop up here. Double tap trigger.
Point jumping.
301 here. Versatile platform from close to long range.
Really hot shot loadout I have right now. G7 Scout, single tap, wingman, pistol. Like that.
Alert 5, ready to scorch for burn. Hurry up, we're wasting fuel. Got a bandit close by. Go for burn.
Right side is our right side one is going, okay?
This aircraft has several emergency exits, accompanied by choppy waters, molten lava, or internal bleeding.
Hostile over there. They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Need to recharge my shields.
Pushing that.
Got it. I'm gonna make a move. Attacking here. Getting hit over here.
Ahead! Boogies with me.
Recharging my shield.
Popping smoke. Hold up. Dropping the blade.
Charging on my shields. Recharging my shields.
Give me a second. Recharging shield. Popping a shell.
Mad kid. Another team, another team.
Off the mic. Spotted.
Void running. Should be loot here. Focus.
Taking fire.
Care package over there.
Ambush! Ambush!
You're being aimed at.
Enemy down.
Give my shield.
Air raid.
I'm tired of playing on 200 ping. This game's like not that good that I have to play on 200 ping. Like I'm not playing on American servers either. Doesn't make sense. Every game's a 200 ping. Holy shit, man. Oh, look at this thing. You can't enjoy this game if you are like really good. That's what I think about this game. Like you have to be like top 0.5% to enjoy this game.
Follow me if you want to win. I came here for revenge.
Safety's off.
But I'll
Weapons free.
stay for the treasure.
Introducing your champion.
They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly try.
Hey, stay on me. I'm the jump master. Pistols to artillery. I can do it all. I'm going over there. Hit the jets. We're dropping hot.
200 ping.
I say we move there.
Let's reposition there. Roger. Hostile landed near me.
Throwing jump drive. Evo shield here. Level 2. We're already inside the next ring. There better be some good loot around here. Taking fire! First blood. Recharging shields. There's someone here.
Not like an automatic gun.
Void running. R301 here.
With that.
Hostile close.
Where are the enemies?
Champion eliminated.
Car SMG here. The champion fell.
Full team, full team, full team.
Danger close. Let's check out this area.
We're already inside the...
They're fighting.
Something extra.
I'm spotted.
Smashed him.
Reloading. Enemy shield. Double timing it.
That was the last one. Nice work.
Give me a sec. Recharge your shields.
I took everything.
Target here.
I need light ammo. I'm out completely.
Patching myself up.
Barman, you have any light ammo?
Enemy over here.
I'm down.
Oh, this game's like constant 200 ping games. Not interested. Every game I played, like apart from 2 games, how long I've been playing? 1 hour 30 minutes. I got like 2 games under 100 ping. Everything else was like 200 ping. Unacceptable on a shooter game. 200 ping in every game. Good.
time to warm up.
If my ping goes to like 200 once I kill somebody and I start getting packet loss, I'm stopping Warzone immediately. Usually when I kill somebody, I start like whenever I hit a snapshot, my ping goes to 200 and I get 20% packet loss in this game, and this game's already dead as it can't get like full 150 players.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Right in the eye.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Such a slow game, holy shit. Getting 70 frames. Yeah. 88 players in the lobby, which is supposed to have 150 players at the start. Game is pretty much completely dead. Can't have any fun in this game.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. We've located high-value equipment in enemy containers. Move in and secure that equipment. Hostile UAV in this sector.
$3,500. just looking to hit a long range snipe. There's not much I can do in this game. 85 players.
Positive ID on multiple strongholds. Locations are marked on your attack map.
Bleeding too much. Bleeding too. Ah. There.
Contract failed. Time's expired.
Bottle. Oh. Can't tell if that was a bot or a real. I'll come back.
Copy that. UAV on station.
My mouse just got locked. Look at this game.
Drop headed your way.
My mouse just got like locked. It doesn't move now. It can move here, but in game it doesn't work.
Fuel. RTB at this time.
Look, you saw that bug? Holy fuck. Bug city.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
I'll get more sniper ammo and then we'll chill. Won't do anything. Beautiful, beautiful. Somebody's there.
Black site is clear. All clear.
What? I haven't seen a single player in this lobby yet. Close to me.
Moving here.
Where are the tower campers, man? I need to snipe them. I'm the only tower camper today.
Requesting fire mission.
What's that?
Solid sauce. Order strike
Boom,
underway.
boom, boom, boom. I want to go there.
Impact. No hit.
I don't see that guy. There are tracers though. There were tracers. Definitely somebody's there. Glad to hit a shot on him. We know he is there.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I can fly to that building and it will be in the zone. What next? You're not going anywhere. Trust me, you're not going anywhere. Oh, bitch. Where is this guy? This guy's ghosted.
Hostile UAV active.
Bro, this is fucking not possible, bro. What am I playing? This game's such a joke at this point, man. That guy kills me from this. If this far a bot kill, I don't even know who killed me first. Uninstall is pretty close.
Chance to redeploy.
Uninstall is pretty close. Nothing's going on in this game. Nobody gets 10 kills in this game ever. 85 players in the. Nothing to play there. What is this? There's nothing else to play in this, like, the gaming market. There's nothing worth playing. None. Not a single good game out there. Not a single one. All the games are old, outdated, not interesting, uninteresting. Game experience. Look how bad this animation is of throwing rock. Like, such a bad design. Everything's bad. Like, look at this thing. I'll send you back to the. Alive. What am I hearing?
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Don't have plates. When did he travel right here? Holy shit, dog. I changed my sniper build and that's why I'm like not able to control the gun.
Gas is closing in.
Yeah, the aiming stability is pretty bad on this gun right now. Like reduce the bullet velocity.
Finish the job.
Only 5 players alive. How?
Less than 5 were still standing. Next time, we take the win.
Pussy zone experience, man. Oh my god, this game's just in shambles right now. This game's in shambles. I don't feel like playing this game. I refuse to play this Ashika Island, whatever it is. I don't want. I can't do it. I don't know. Oh.
Correct. Not the gumdrop buttons. Yo. That's funny. That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my god. I've been alive for 21 years and that was the coolest thing I've ever done. That was fucking wicked.
I don't know what to do anymore. These games are not fun. There's not much I can play right now. Nothing to play actually, like nothing. Absolutely not a single game which I actually want to play right now. None.
You gonna play a bunch of the new Counter-Strike coming out? I plan to, yes. Okay, why not? Hey, don't blink. Thank you for the 500 bits. Some of you doing, are you gonna plan on playing? Oh, yeah, so that's the Counter-Strike question. Yeah, I plan on playing the new Counter-Strike, but who knows how long? I've played Counter-Strike my whole life, so it burns on me a little bit quicker than it does for some. It's not gonna be a new game. It's gonna be kind of an updated game. Might be a little bit better, like, reg-wise and all that stuff, so it might be worth checking out. I'll try the Counter-Strike 2 beta. I don't really have crazy high expectations. The reasons Valorant is so fun to play is just simply because getting to Radiant is so cool. At some programs, not lost its jam because I'm a competitive player, so it's like
Don't know, it's time to play some mobile games or something. I don't know, man. I've just watched some videos on YouTube or something now. Just don't know. Oof. Copyright received. Ah, shit. Hey. Oh, Andrew, how to optimize your water quality and intake for health? 2 hour 22 minutes. Oh,
The brain itself, meaning the brain tissue, does not have any sensory neurons. What do I mean by that? Well, if I touch the top of my hand,
will this guy copy strike me? I know Andrew Huberman mod, but like unlock potential? No. Well, let's go to the source.
Stanford School.
Oh, there we go. Game test tomorrow? Yeah, but like, will they give us the key? Mindset of winning, losing, managing morale. Joko's workout routine. Base supplement for improving sleep. What should we watch? How to build great teams? No, not creative process. Social media. How to be utility of psychedelics? No. To purpose? No. Marijuana? No. Alcohol? No. Don't do these things, man. Super powerful life, leadership? No. Cannabis again? No. Detachment? No. Alcohol. Nicotine? Okay. Did you enter? How to enter? I applied for that thing called. I signed up for that thing. Really interested. It doesn't matter if I get or not.
Today, it's really simple. Nicotine only binds to the nicotinic acetylcholine receptors, and there are a bunch of different ones on a bunch of different tissues. And the differences in those receptors dictate what sorts of effects the nicotine will have on those tissues. So let's talk about what those effects are, and let's do that by dividing the effects of nicotine into effects on the brain, so everything from the neck up, and on the body, the so-called central nervous system and the periphery. Although I want to point out that your spinal cord is part of the central nervous system, so in fairness to the reality.
How much performance enhancement somebody can get taking nicotine if they are not using nicotine? Some spiritual reactions.
Your brain and spinal cord are all central nervous.
They all copy strike me. If I watch like clips of Osho or any like mystic, they like get copyrighted for that.
System, everything else is considered the periphery. Now there
has nothing to do about nicotine. Again, I don't do those things. Fasting and focus, coffee and improving. Okay, we'll watch this.
I know many people are curious as to whether or not caffeine can improve focus and concentration. And indeed, it can. There is an immense amount of data supporting the idea that caffeine, provided it's consumed in the appropriate dosages, can improve mental performance and physical performance, and it largely does that through improvements in focus and concentration. The dosage of caffeine, of course, is going to depend on how caffeine adapted you are, how much caffeine tolerance you have. And that is going to vary tremendously depending on whether or not you ingest that caffeine with or without food, as I mentioned earlier. But there is a kind of general range in which we can talk about caffeine.
Again, I'm not going to interrupt Mr. Huberman because he knows way more than I can. He's a scientist. I'm just listening here, Andrew Huberman. Okay, I'm just listening. I have nothing to say about you because you're too knowledgeable. I can't speak.
As being useful for focus and concentration. And the range is basically from 100 milligrams to 400 milligrams. I want to caution everybody out there, if you're somebody who suffers from anxiety or panic attacks and you're not used to ingesting caffeine and you run out and ingest 400 milligrams of caffeine in the form of espresso or yerba mate or an energy drink or in pill form, that is going to be very uncomfortable for you. You're going to be sweating profusely.
Now, Tyler, the thing is, less is better. Like if you are not addicted to coffee, if you don't have caffeine tolerance built in, then there's no reason for you to drink like 6 to 7 coffee mugs. Start with one. If that gets the job done, you don't need the second cup. You know? Try to like not take caffeine after like 5 p.m. because caffeine has the half-life of like how many, like 8 or 12 hours? What the fuck is that? 4 hours? 8 hours? I think caffeine has the half-life of like 12 hours. So like if you take 200 mg right now, 100 mg will be there 8 hours, maybe 8 hours, man. Half-life of caffeine. 8 hours? 6 hours. 4 and 6 hours, okay. So if I take like caffeine right now, let's say if I drink a full mug of coffee right now, half of the caffeine will be there even at 4 a.m.
Profusely, your heart rate is going to increase. You're going to be.
I said the like quarter life because let's be real smart. Quarter life of caffeine.
10 to 12 hours, according to the Guardian.
Fucking
Caffeine
gee,
has a
man.
quarter life of 10 to 12 hours.
So like if
meaning
you
that
drink
if you have coffee
one
to get
full
through an
mug
early afternoon
this
meeting,
big
you could still have
right
caffeine
now,
coursing through
after
your
12
system
hours
by
there will
midnight.
be like this much coffee, like equivalent of this much caffeine found from this much coffee. So if you take like 100 mg caffeine right now, 25 mg will be there tomorrow morning.
Quite panicked, in fact, or at least anxious. So be cautious with your use and adopting of caffeine if you're not already caffeine adapted. But most people do quite well to ingest 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine prior to doing some focused work. And again, I recommend delaying your caffeine intake to 90 to 120 minutes after waking, unless you are using that caffeine to really jolt your system before a workout. Caffeine can, of course, be ingested in various forms, even pill form, but most people ingest it in the form of coffee, or my particular favorite way to ingest caffeine is yerba mate.
Yerba mate, I have that. I have the yerba mate.
It is important, and I should note that you should actively avoid the smoked versions of yerba mate as they contain a lot of carcinogenic, cancer-promoting compounds.
Yeah.
There's some great yerba mate brands out there that.
Which one? I'll buy one right now.
To consume it would be to use the
Yerba
loose
mate?
leaf tea and
Oh.
to pour water over that. There's one
Hook me up.
particular brand that I like. I don't have any affiliation to them whatsoever, but I've been using it for years. It's Anna Park. It's an organic brand.
Oof. Jeez. Available. They sold it out.
That is sold. I buy mine on Amazon.
It definitely like got sold out as soon as he dropped this video. I'm pretty sure about it.
Amazon. You can find it elsewhere on the internet as well. Again, I don't have any affiliation to them. It's just very cost effective, very clean. It doesn't have the smoked flavor. At least the one that I buy is not the smoked variety, so none of the carcinogenic compounds are in there, at least that I'm aware of. And I like the way it tastes, and it provides a very even lift and stimulant that I think certainly works for me, and that a number of people I know that have suggested to also enjoy. Yerba mate or caffeine also have other additional benefits. In particular, the caffeine in yerba mate and coffee and other sources of caffeine are known to increase the density and efficacy, that is, the number and the function of dopamine receptors. And this has been shown in humans several times. So by ingesting caffeine pretty regularly, you're actually increasing the ability of dopamine to have this effect of increasing motivation, shown in humans several times. So by ingesting caffeine pretty regularly, you're actually increasing the ability of dopamine to have this effect of increasing motivation and drive. I tend to ingest caffeine only early in the day. I tend to cut off my caffeine intake somewhere around 1 or 2 p.m. to ensure that I can get into a good night's sleep.
When do you sleep, Mr. Huberman?
But I realize that there are people out there that ingest caffeine as late as
Yeah.
2 or 3 in the afternoon
yeah.
and can still sleep fine. I will caution those of you that think that you can drink caffeine in the evening or nighttime and still fall asleep. All of the research points to the fact that the architecture of your sleep and the depth of your sleep is disrupted. Even if you're able to fall and stay asleep, the sleep you're getting is simply not as good as the sleep you would get if you were to shut off your caffeine intake at least 8 hours before bedtime, and ideally more like 10 or even 12 hours before bedtime.
Mr. Sheikh Noor, cut your caffeine intake 10 to 12 hours before you go to sleep, as for Huberman.
But of course,
Doctor, may I say.
constraints as well. Okay, so caffeine is increasing dopamine's function by changing the number and efficacy of dopamine receptors. But
Mr. Huberman's not gonna do anything. Mr. Huberman's our friend.
Of course, it also increases our wakefulness, our alertness. And that is largely through the neurochemical systems related to adenosine, which is a molecule that builds up in our brain and body the longer we are awake. It's part of the sleepiness system, if you will. Makes us feel fatigued or tired. And caffeine also operates on the epinephrine, the adrenaline system. In fact, if we ingest too much caffeine, we'll sometimes get the jitters. Those jitters are really the sympathetic, as it's called, nervous system's bias toward movement. And our pupils will dilate. They actually get broader.
Ooh, chunky.
Somewhat paradoxically, when our pupils get bigger, the pupils of our eyes, that is, our visual world actually narrows. It becomes more tunnel-like. A lot of people don't realize this. When
Tunnel
we're
vision.
really small, that means we are relaxed. So if you ever see someone with really tiny sort of pin-sized pupils, they're very relaxed. If their pupils are very big, they're very dilated, well then they are very amped up. They are very, very alert. Caffeine increases alertness by increasing epinephrine, adrenaline release, both in the brain and within the body. And so that's another way that it facilitates focus and concentration.
How to quit smoking and vaping. I don't do those. Breathe air. Cause a starter. How long? Ideal length. Alcohol and testosterone replacement therapy. Dr. Peter Atty. Exercises for living. Do the. How to say? How to taste your. Right? Oh, what should we learn today? That's the question. Will Joe Rogan copy strike us? I think he will. How long? 13 minutes.
Fadoja in many people will actually increase testes size. Now, if we talk about supplements, so you need enough food. I guess we should go to food then supplements. You need enough food. You do need enough amino acids and essential fatty acids. If you're not getting enough fat, forget having decent testosterone. The mid 90s were a really good example of this, right? If you went on a low-fat diet, subcaloric low-fat diet is, it's a form of nutritional castration, basically.
Jesus.
And some people require more fat than others, but that is absolutely deadly to the reproductive system. And if you increase your fat, in particular saturated fats, the vegan community is pretty angry with me right now because I said, sin of all sins, I said that I eat butter. I like grass-fed butter. I don't eat chunks of it. I eat a little bit of it. And there's a video on the internet saying, bad advice. My blood lipids are great, thank you. And sometimes I put it on a vegetable. But I never said to consume butter in large amounts. But if you dietary cholesterol is vital for hormone production. And for me, butter, red meat from good sources is wonderful. Other people, they don't want to ingest those, and eggs are really good.
They don't have those things called timestamps. Wait, volume please. Desktop audio. Perfect. Ashwagandha. What is Connor Murphy doing? Jesus. Ugh. That's everything. How do I exit full screen? Who is like, you can't trust this guy, you can't trust this guy, can't trust this guy. Who is legit? Oh, okay, let's dive deep. Are quite reliable, appear to span a large variety of animal. His sperm production may be directly as erectile agent. Dosage 200 to 300 mg of unsure, okay. Cortisol goes down. It's only one study though. No, not many studies. Email. That's only one study. Premium membership, huh?
Maybe you've heard of Tonkat Ali before. Heard Dr. Andrew Huberman talk about it on Joe Rogan a couple of years ago. And I've got a man that can expand on that a lot
Jesus! The real deal, Derek? Woo! He got Derek. Okay, now we can trust. But like even Derek sold Turkish to so out though.
Give sort of an overview of Tonkat Ali and like, what it's typically used for right now.
Yeah, so it has a lot of speculated mechanisms of action, but the one that I feel to be the likely reason why it manipulates testosterone levels so significantly is its effect as it's called a selective estrogen receptor modulator. So similar to some of these pharmaceutical drugs like Novadex, Clomid, some of these drugs work by interacting with the estrogen receptor, and similarly to what we just talked about in the other video about once you start interacting with that receptor, if you have there's agonism and antagonism, which is kind of like stimulation versus like, I don't even know what the terminology would be in layman's terms, but like kind of like the opposite of activation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever that, opposite word would be for that. But antagonism of receptors whereby you have feedback to your brain or lack thereof entirely, which then can impact upstream to that or down.
Experience sort of as an update, because people have literally emailed me saying like, I saw your video, like, and you said you were going to try it. My sex drive improved. I felt like my strength improved. I ended up going off of it because
felt like you don't keep track of your workouts. I need concrete evidence.
My hair started falling out.
What?
And like, I ended up going off of it.
His hair started falling out. Not worth it then.
Because my hair started falling out.
Oh.
And like, I'm like, I was very surprised that a compound that was that benign, if you would call it that, was doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, this being said, I mean, giving a thoughtful acknowledgement to the fact that during the time I was also doing a lot of very high heat sauna, like 4 or 5 times per week, without wearing what's called a sauna cap, which is like why if you look at like Finnish saunas, they're usually wearing a goofy looking wool cap. It's
Nah. Don't blame the sauna now, please.
Heat can fry your hair.
Okay.
And that can cause my hair to get, but I was like, this is not something I want to, like, it was coming out in droves. I was like, it's over, right? Like my wife walked into the bathroom and she's like, when did you wash the dogs? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I did not wash the dogs. She's like, there's hair everywhere. And I was like, oh, what the heck is going on? So I stopped taking it. And
how do you not know if your hair starts falling in that much quantity? How do you not know? Huh? Mr. Thomas? How do you not know that your hair are falling? Don't you shampoo and don't you see hair if they are falling like you see, oh, hair fall out? How? How do you not know that? Jesus.
And then 2 weeks later, it stopped. So the hair, that, in my opinion, that was a good thing. It just meant that maybe I needed to decrease the dose, but I kind of panicked and stopped. I hit the panic button, which tells me like all the other effects were so positive. Like sex drive was up, and I stay pretty lean.
Hair better.
So like sometimes like, you know, I have no problem. I'm a man. I'll admit the fact that like when I'm very, very lean, like I have to work to get my sex drive up. Like it's just like what happens when you're really lean. So it's like if I get back up to 7-8%, then things are pumping just fine. But like it fixed that. It was like, you know, within a week. But I pumped the brakes because I got kind of nervous. And I was going to ask you, I was literally going to email you that separately. I was going to actually, or just text you on it. Like, can there be a DHT conversion like with something like that? With something as okay.
So in addition, estrogen is something that has a big impact on hair follicles too. Okay. So it could have been a result of its modulation of something in the scalp and proportionally changing the downstream conversion of different ratios in the scalp itself. Because again, the scalp, every organ is going to have its own like unique tissue specific concentrations of hormones. Yeah. And we don't know for sure when you have, like again, I guess Tomcat might not be selective like a pharmaceutical-derived product that was synthetically made to achieve some target endpoint. Tomcat is just like a random herb from nature. Like, I'm highly doubtful it has like specific, like it definitely could, but like tissue-specific activity, it could be more broad spectrum, and maybe in the scalp it does. Who knows for sure? Like, we don't really know. It's highly speculative. So you could maybe end up with like estrogen deprivation in your scalp for all we know, which could then have led to, you know, like premature hair fall. Like, we don't actually know for sure. And we don't know if that was androgen, like actual androgenic alopecia, or if it was like a hormone fluctuation-induced telogen effluvium episode. Because sometimes you might, is like a hormone fluctuation-induced telogen effluvium episode. Because sometimes you was.
Derek's dropping bombs. Look at him. Like I can't even read what he's saying.
Like a hormone fluctuation-induced telogen effluvium episode. Because sometimes you might have just like random loss that's triggered by a hormone fluctuation, because that very much is something that would otherwise trigger an episode of, like, again, telogen effluvium is like a shedding phase that is not necessarily indicative of permanent loss. So if you have a significant hormone fluctuation, you could just like lose droves of hair, but then it would eventually come back. So we don't know for sure that it was androgen induced, or which would potentially be permanent via miniaturization of hair follicles, or if it was estrogen deprivation mediated. But yeah, like it definitely has a very impactful effect, like the fact that your libido went up significantly. Like obviously, you know, that's an androgen driven thing, especially if estrogen receptors are being manipulated in a way that could otherwise decrease estrogen activity potentially. The likely outcome is testosterone went up fairly significantly, as well as free test, you would imagine, and then downstream of that, DHT, definitely going to be higher.
I wonder if I had just stayed on it, if it would have balanced out.
Maybe,
yeah. And because like, and I don't want this to get misconstrued as don't take it because your hair is going to fall out. I see it as quite the opposite. I was just like, wow, this was working. Like,
no,
it was doing something.
A lot of people think, again, test boosters are, you know, they have a bad rap, they're demonized, but some of them are quite impactful, like very few ingredients, but some of them, like Tomcat Ali, can be super impactful. Like you've seen it yourself as far as what it did to your libido. Now again,
now I kind of want to try it again.
it depends on the person though too, because some people maybe you don't respond that well to the estrogen receptor modulation component of it, or who knows? It kind of depends on your own scenario. And if you have like top tier testosterone levels, like if you were walking around with a 900 total and you felt amazing, like would it have even made sense for you to have used it? You know, probably not. Like there's more nuance and again like context that needs to guide your decisions on what you are ingesting, because some people that's complete fenugreek, yeah, from what I saw, from what I remember, it was not very impactful. What else? There was
Tribulus.
a Tribulus, yeah, that one was pretty hyped up. It does seem to actually, I think if the saponin content is high enough and you actually get like a high quality one, it might do something, but it might be a transient effect.
Wild yam extract was another one.
Yeah. And then there are some other ones too, like D-aspartic acid, I think ended up being as well. I don't know. Some of the ones that you would think move the needle do though, like zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, but those are things that are often, again, this is where supplements, the word supplement, you have to be considerate of the fact that these are, if they're helpful, it's probably because you're deficient, not because the thing is actually like, you know, super physiological magnesium makes you produce more tests. Like, no, like don't go overdose on magnesium and zinc to try and get like better levels. Like just, if it's suboptimal from your current diet, that's where a supplement could be useful. And yeah, it'll increase your testosterone, but to the extent by which you could have done it anyways through like good foundational diet principles too. So the only things that really move the needle from what I've seen outside of the dietary, like nutrient, actual mineral, vitamin standpoint is like you have the vitamin D, the magnesium, the zinc. There's something called ashwagandha, which seems to work through kind of like a cortisol downstream response to reducing cortisol levels, which could be transient. I don't know if it's sustainable long term, but it seems to be fairly impactful. But again, not benign. If you take it too long or a high enough dose, you could end up like there's this TikTok trend where people take ashwagandha to feel emotionless. I don't know if you've heard of like
I've
the
seen that.
yeah, it's like induces a state of just like apathy if you take it too long at too high of a dose, which is sketchy. So ashwagandha, you know, it could work, but again, this stuff has like a happy medium dose, or I forget what the word is, like the Goldilocks zone or something. Yeah, where it's like effective, but it's also context specific. Because if you're somebody who has like low glucocorticoid output or otherwise has like, I don't know, you're already like on the borderline of like relatively low cortisol as is, and you take ashwagandha, or if you take some of this stuff at the wrong time when you need that cortisol response, like you could be just screwing yourself more. So like, again, these should be treated almost as if they are like borderline pharmaceutical compounds, in my opinion, as far as the knowledge that goes into them, which is why, again, nuanced conversation. Phaedogia agrestis is a very, very, very speculative one that has some interesting literature on how impactful it could be. But again, this is rodent data extrapolated out. So that one needs like a ton of disclaimers on it before you just haphazardly jump on it. And again, is why you should thoroughly educate yourself before you just jump on these products. But Tomcat seems to be one of the most promising, if not the most promising one overarchingly. And then a lot of them are just like total BS and do nothing.
Just like, most garbage.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. Well,
What is 3DMJ doing these days? Oh. Should we even? Without getting.
All right, this is one of my latest, most requested videos. The video is the benefits of being very, very lean. 17% body pit and
Music. Bruce Wayne haircut. The science of making and breaking habits. Oof.
Paper, and we
Huberman Insight on Ashwagandha.
can provide a reference to a reference link to this. That is, this is a paper from 2012 that's had a lot of excellent follow-up papers that support it. The title of the paper is a prospective, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study women significance that they observed in this as perceived by people, so subjective.
Much.
what do you
Does David does not have his own channel or something? Oh.
What does your morning routine look like at the moment?
Morning routine is wake up. If I
Round about what time?
I'm waking up these days around 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m. I'm trying to go to sleep by about 10:30 p.m. Sometimes it's 11, sometimes it's 10. I wake up, and I have to be careful here because whenever I've described my routine in a little bit of detail, people always say, "I can't believe you don't go to the bathroom." And it's like, well, of course, so I want to
put
be
my pants on,
yeah, exactly,
I put my
right
socks
foot,
on.
left foot. So I want to be clear. I take care of my basic functions. But when I wake up, I make a beeline for sunlight. So I'm going to get sunlight in my eyes. I'll probably go into the grave saying this, so forgive me if people have heard me say this before, but the single best thing you can do for your sleep, your energy, your mood, your wakefulness, your metabolism is to get natural light in your eyes early in the day. Don't wear sunglasses to do it. It takes about 10 minutes or so. If you live in a cloudy area, if you're in the UK in the winter, yes.
Or the summer.
Or the summer, maybe you resort to some artificial light as a replacement, but as much as one can, get bright, natural, and if not natural, artificial light in your eyes early in the day without sunglasses. Contacts and eyeglasses are fine. Don't try and do it through a window or windshield. It's going to take far too long. This sets in motion a huge number of different neurobiological and hormonal cascades that are good for you, reduces stress late at night, offsets cortisol, a million different things really that are good for you. So I get that. And yes, sometimes...
Is that a walk? Doing a little walk?
Ideally, that would be a walk, but sometimes we'll just go into the yard and have some coffee and soak in whatever sunlight through the clouds. If it's a cloudy, overcast day, it might be 20, 30 minutes. If it's a very bright day, it might just be a few minutes. But really, the quality studies on humans that have looked at this say, try and get as much natural light as you can in the morning hours, whenever it is that is for you, especially the first 3 hours after waking. If you can work outside, great. If you can get near a window, because as opposed to just in a dark conference room, that's better. But if you can get outside, that would be fantastic. So I get sunlight. I hydrate, I drink water, and then yerba mate is my favorite form of caffeine.
Are you waiting? How long are you waiting from
90
waking?
to 120 minutes.
Are you doing any salts during that time? Are you taking any electrolytes in?
I am a fan of water with element. Before I had element packets, I would just take a little bit of sea salt or pink salt.
What's your favorite element flavor?
I like them all. There's one I don't like. I'm not a fan of the chocolate one, but I
Me
like
neither.
yeah, some people love it. My podcast producer, his wife loves that. So I give it to her, the chocolate mint.
Just the best way. That cold glass of water and that first thing in the morning. In shortly afterwards, it's like being pepper sprayed.
No,
it's absolutely insane. It's like being blasted in the face. But yeah, I mean that's just the best way. That cold glass of water and that first thing in the morning. And I mean, it was you who reassured me of what I thought was bro science about your adenosine system not being active for the first 90 minutes. And if you're going to pump caffeine onto that, you're not really actually acting on that. Your adrenal system is the one that you need to be looking at, optimal hydration, all that sort of stuff. It's just such a good way to start the day. So, okay, we've got 90 minutes deep. What have you been doing in that? You've had your light in the eyes. What have you been doing between that and the yerba mate 90 minutes?
I do everything I can to not do email, not do social media, and to take care of a few critical tasks. These days, I have this obsession with trying to do one cognitively hard thing a day, and one physically hard thing a day. Now, not extreme physical, not David Goggins level workouts or anything, but in that 90 minutes, I'll typically try and read a research article start to finish, or I'll work on a document that I might be doing a grant or a research paper or planning a podcast or researching a podcast. Built up since my university years when I was about 19 or so, got serious about school and really started to experience the deep pleasure of like, I figured that out, or like, that was really tough. I don't know.
Or actual rank system though. Oh, they do. They do. I think the different levels are like called like bogey, par, birdie, eagle, ranked.